Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Some oil wrestling. That's gonna get the that's gonna get the attention. Oh shit, dude. Let's just put that on the screen. I know you don't want to see me. You probably want to see more of where was it? Where was it? This. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh shit. We gotta be careful there. Oh. That bikini's about to come off. Okay. That was for all those that were like, you always start off with like Asian women. How come nobody else? Well, there you go. There you have it. All right. Some good old American oil wrestling. Good stuff. That should be a sport. It should be a national sport. You know what? Make it like an Olympic event. Do that. That would be great. That would be lovely. I would love that. Okay. So we're doing a Guntwave sort of thing here tonight. I'm gonna talk about Ethan Ralph, of course. What's new? Well, just about every day something happens with Ethan Ralph. Just about every day something happens. And today, I mean, the question out there is, who's Ethan Ralph going to turn on next? Is it going to be Dick? Is Dick, are they going to have a falling out? People were speculating for a while. Is it going to be Dick, or is it going to be Nick Fuentes? Is it going to be, before it was Gator, people were talking about Gator. Before it was Medicare, people were speculating maybe Medicare. But I don't think anyone was really expecting Nora, Ethan Ralph's first and hopefully only wife, okay, his ex-wife, Nora. She popped in. Well, actually, I should change that. She herself did not pop in anywhere. She herself, Nora, is still not involved in any of this white trash drama shit involving Ethan Ralph. What Nora made the mistake of doing, if you want to call it that got Ethan Ralph's attention, was that one of her friends, someone who's friendly with her, I don't know how close of a friend, went on a show called Falco Punch 64. I have no problem with the show. I think the show's great. Guys, when I say I have no friends in this sector and I'm like a wolf and attack everybody, no, that's true. Not everything I say is true. Though I do find it funny whenever I having laughs at flamenco. People, I don't know, man. It pissed off some of the flamenco boys. Look, it was funny stuff. Can we not laugh at when somebody is exposed or some funny ass shit? You should be able to. If some funny shit came out about me, I expect you guys to laugh about it. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real there. So let's talk about that. Let's get into the situation with Nora. So here we go. Let's just put this on the screen here. Well, I don't know her name. I don't know that model's name. Should change that. What's Deadman's fake job now? Blowing dudes? Oh, maybe. I mean, it's $20 an hour. Okay, at the rate I'm going, $20 an hour. Actually, if I was blowing dudes, I'd be making more money. Well, what's the going rate? Like $80? $80? It's been a while since I've been to any one of those hooker or escort aggregators or whatever. But I think it's 80. You might want to ask some people who would be really knowledgeable about that. I heard, rumor has it, I think Tux, everyone, Tux Loves You, the guy who made Gun 64. I think he's very knowledgeable about hookers, and he could tell us. Greek asked a question about Daddy Daycare stream. That shit was funny. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. And that was actually real and raw. That wasn't fake. I should probably take that one down, but I leave everything up. I leave my zombie hunter stuff up. I'm not gonna take that down. Oh yeah, I just realized that Falco 64 guy. I'm surprised we haven't crossed paths already. Terror Tracks. Okay, the podcast. He publishes horror, or is a horror author. I used to publish horror, so we're like, we never really crossed paths though. I don't think. I'm like, I used to do like the Dead Man's Stone podcast would bring on horror authors to talk about who they are and what they do. So it's like, well, damn, dude, I'm gonna reach out to you eventually and ask him to come on the Dead Man Horror Show and all that stuff. Kind of cool. Watch that shit, dude. New horror movie called The Sadness. I'll check it out. Eisenhorn. I do know a trainee hooker count. Oh, I don't know. Do trainee hookers count? Trainee hookers, I don't know. Like, do they? I think trainee hookers would be more expensive because there's not many, and there's. If someone's really looking for a trainee hooker, I mean, that's a particular niche, right? They could charge higher for that, charge more for that. But gonna have to ask Tux, and I think he would be open to answering that. He reformed, he's changed, that's okay, but we could talk about the past. Should be fine. Snipe him right now and invite him on. Who? Falco? No, I'll let Falco do his show. I'm not gonna snipe him and invite him on. Is what it is. It's not like that. Besides, I think when I'm on a horror show, a horror framed show, and not like this. Very kind of particular in that way. Anyway, to read this. So, Ethan Ralph, the Ralph retort, is now threatening his ex-wife Nora because a friend of Nora's had the audacity to criticize Ralph. Oh, really? Wow. So get that straight. He's going after Nora because he believes Nora sent this goon. Can I use goon? Or is Jesse PS for Pod Awful gonna say I'm copying him now? It was the first word that came to mind. It had nothing to do with him. But now he's going to be like, oh, you're stealing my jokes. Oh, I mean, okay. Send this fucking Goomba. Send this fucking goon. Send this lackey. Okay? Ethan Ralph thinks Nora did that. What? Ethan Ralph? Nora isn't you. Nora isn't like you, anything close to that. I don't know her personally, but I'd assume she's not a paranoid, delusional, and has coke rage like you do. Like, Ethan Ralph thinks everyone is out to get him. He really thinks he's public enemy number one. He knows he's surrounded by wolves, man, by snakes. And he acts like that. So paranoid. Have you ever thought? Have you really thought about why it is Ethan Ralph rages the way he does? The reason why he acts the way he does. There's so much anger and just lashing out at anyone for the slightest thing. It's insecurity, man. Well, that's part of it anyway. Anyway, so yeah, Ethan Ralph thinks Nora is plotting against him. But what would really probably happen is this guy, I think his name is Craig. We'll play a little bit. We'll play a part of that. It comes on the show, comes on the Falco Punch 64, and pretty much talks about what he knows of Nora, what he knows of the relationship that Nora had with Ralph, and does reveal some things. reveals that, like a lot of people, like Faith, like Alice, who I believe, according to Alice's own reveal and her own statement, Ethan Ralph raped her. I do believe that. Now, I said before, it's fucked up what he did. It's really fucked up what he did. I think Alice should take better care of herself. And she could probably take some steps in her life to improve, make some choices that she'll probably like in the long run, you know? She needs a lot of self-help. She really does. But that's a whole other thing. Yeah, Jesse Steele's is cool. Yeah, that's what I heard anyway. I don't know about that. Okay, so let's play some of this. In the same rant, Ralph confirms that he paid Nora hundreds of dollars to do a show with him, even after their divorce. About the Vosh drug peasants debate. Oh, what's this? Do I have this up? Oh, here's a part of the Ralph retort. I believe this article was when Ethan Ralph and Nora broke up, when they had their divorce. And it says, Nora and I don't really know if I can do Ethan Ralph voice. Nora and I have gotten divorced. We still love and care for each other. We'll always be friends, but we're headed down to different paths. I used to make fun of these types of statements, and I probably still will. In this case, however, it's 100% true. Our life together, due to these divergent paths, has simply become unmanageable. There is no smoking gun or juicy dirt here. It's just not gonna work, and we have to move on. Now that's Ethan Ralph talking about Nora. That's then. Now, well, this is him now.
I'm just trying to...
Let me make sure you guys can hear this when I play it. Be nice to have the volume cranked up.
decide basically how nuclear to go on my ex-wife. But I saw one of her friends on a stream last night, but they were bullshitting about my marriage, basically, seemingly at the behest of my ex-wife, who, if you don't know, actually co-founded the kill stream with me. So it is pretty curious to me when I see that.
There's Nora there. On Ethan Ralph locks him young, from what I understand. According to the friend, Nora was probably around 17 when they first crossed paths. Now, but she's in the UK or what have you, okay? So laws are different there. Age of consent is different there. For her, anyway. I don't know, man. I thought, like, if you were an American going overseas, you still had to abide by your rules. But I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not an attorney. I couldn't tell you. But what I do know from that reveal, according to her friend, is that Ethan Ralph, much like with, I guess you could say Faith and Alice, what else to get into, is that there's some manipulation going on there, some mental coercion, some psychological games to get her to marry him.
Money grubbing bitch send out her fucking minions because you're too much of a coward to come out and attack me myself or yourself. Well, I'll tell you what.
See, this is him thinking it was Nora sitting in a goon. Oh my God, I said it again. He's gonna see. Here's my problem with Jesse PS Pod Awful. He thinks he trademarked something. He thinks anything that comes out of his mouth is like the most original shit ever, and it's trademarked. That's not how it works. Like, what is he talking about? But anyway, especially when they're just like everyday words like goons.
I got a lot.
Imagine if Mersh tried to say he invented the term lolcow. Okay, that's what Jesse PS does with some of his stuff. Anyway.
Got more to say, bitch. a whole lot fucking more to say. And people talk about you were paid off to come on the show that last.
Man, he is so angry at Nora. Nora said nothing about any of this, but he's so angry at her. He hasn't ever let her go. He can't let her go. She was one that got away. A woman that got away. See, Ethan Ralph is extremely possessive. He is a very bitter, insecure, possessive man. When he marries a woman, the woman's his. I'm not just talking like legally. I guess technically still is kind of property. Okay, I guess. What? Be careful what you say to her and do, otherwise you can go to court and you'll have to pay a lot, right? What I'm saying is with Ethan Ralph, and we've seen this with all his exes. There's something in common with all of them, and that he's very manipulative, and sometimes he'll get physical. I could say that now without having worried about getting sued. Thing how there was like a DV charge with Ethan Ralph. It's crazy. But he's very possessive, okay? Any woman that gets into any sort of relation with him, they're his. No one else's. He's allowed to whore around. He's allowed to go to Vegas and stick his dick into $500 pussy. I mean, it's probably not really worth $500, but that's what the price is, I guess. I mean, it's Vegas. It's not going to be $80. All right, it's Vegas. It's not going to be like in Houston. Go down to the Beltway and maybe you got a 20. Hey. I mean, he could whore around, but all the women that cross his path, they got to stay in their place. They got to stay at home. They got to stay his, and they have to, like, I don't even know why Ethan Ralph wants to have a relation with any woman other than because the Ethan Ralph mindset, the way Ethan Ralph thinks about women is all women are supposed to be whores. So all women are pretty much walking around. I'm going into the psychology of Ethan Ralph here. Follow me, okay? With Ethan Ralph being the pig that he is, saying that all women are whores, I'm thinking Ethan Ralph literally believes that and literally thinks that women are just walking around cock-sucking machines. Cock-sucking machines and baby factories, okay? That they're supposed to just be sucking cock at every fucking time. At your whim, okay? That's what they're supposed to do. If they don't do it, well, I mean, I guess make sure no one's recording anything, no one's seeing anything, or you holler at them. Man, on this channel, on the Guntwave, we've had a couple of female guests, co-hosts, that had crossed paths with Ethan Ralph. And they both said they were kind of interested. I mean, there's something. It is crazy. It is crazy. Just ponder that. Just think about that one. Anyway. Let's play this some more.
Last time you were paid off, you whore. You dirty fucking whore. You were paid off to come on that show. Because you're a trifling ass bitch. You never were worth a shit. And I hope you fucking burn in hell. You fucking whore.
Burn in hell, you're fucking whore. These are the words he has for his ex-wife. An ex-wife, she didn't take any alimony. She didn't take all the money. She didn't take a dime from him. He got off easy. This is the same woman that he said during his divorce, I guess, article that he wrote on his own website, his Dear Diary blog, says, there is no smoking gun or juicy dirt here. It's just not gonna work, and we have to move on. Well, it seems like someone lied there. Seems like there might be some juicy dirt. Seems like, Ethan Ralph wasn't very truthful there. And this is something that we learned quite a bit from Ethan Ralph, doing all these streams, really. He will hold on to stuff about how he feels about you. Like, if Ethan Ralph has a problem with you, or if Ethan Ralph has a problem with one of his co-hosts, or with a guest, or somebody cross paths with, he might withhold that information. He might keep his feelings at bay until an opportunity arises. If he feels that he can use you, if he feels that his relation with you is somehow benefits him in some sort of way, like with a woman, it's to have his cock sucked. That's clearly what it's about. If it's relationships with, like, let's say, Dig Masterson, that's about, probably like networking, maybe some sort of help in that way. Nick Fuentes, same thing. But the moment you turn, the moment you laugh at him, if he's like, you know what, I'm not getting anything out from you, I'm gonna just attack. I did that with Nick Rekieta. He did that. He did that with Gator. He did that with Medicare. Over, and all they did was do this, make a pill bottle rattling joke, because Ethan Ralph loves his Xanny berries and Maker's Mark. Okay, all they did was this. That was enough. To I don't know, freak him out, to ruin things. It doesn't take much. I was stabbing. You cited the Catboy Redditor standoff. There's a Catboy Redditor standoff. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. Let's see. Judge Spell says coach is getting pounded by Russian troops, probably enjoying it. Oh, that's right. Coach Red Pill. Is he dead, or is he taken as prisoner? As he, that's sad. That's real sad. I don't have anything to shoot here. It's not like I really liked Coach Red Pill, but it sucks what happened to him, I suppose. I mean, he was the one going around saying that it's all a lie and that there's nothing happening and it's all like flag over flag shit. I don't know. And then he's sticking out. Okay. Ah, shit. Oh, the Catboy Redditors. Oh, is that today? Or is that tomorrow? I thought that was tomorrow. That stream. You're talking about that? Medicare versus Nick Fuentes. I thought that was tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. Is it today? If it's today, it shows how much I'm really paying attention to things, huh? Let's see. We could play a little bit of the Falco Punch of the episode in question. We could do that. Play a little bit of that. It's this one right here. Matthew Vickers was on that show too. The guy's name is Craig. That's the friend's name. It's tomorrow? Okay. Well, I have news for you, gentlemen. I will not be streaming tomorrow, and no pre-recorded stream either, because I'm doing this right now. No stream tomorrow. Why? Well, the reality is, I do have a wife, and there's every now and then you gotta have date night. Every now and then you just gotta spend time with the wife. All right, it's an anniversary dinner. Okay, so taking her someplace fancy, someplace nice. I'm gonna go to Chili's. All right, gonna go to Chili's. I tell you what, man. I'll let her pick the appetizer this time. I'll let her. Can you imagine that? Chili's for anniversary dinner? Stupid. I was actually going to grill at home. We have some filet mignons in there with some steaks. I was like, man, we had these for a while, but they're good. They're frozen and all of that. And so I was like, okay, but no, we're going to be in a certain area anyway after we drop off the kids to the sitter. So we're going to hit up some place. Be good. Oh, I saw that, Cancer Man. That's fine. Yeah, Coach unfortunately was beheaded by Jersh. We gotta be careful, Victorian Greyjoy. We put out wrong information about the stuff in Ukraine and Russia stuff. It could give us in trouble, so we gotta be careful. Dude, class it up. Take her to Olive Garden. Take her to Olive Garden. There was a day and time when Olive Garden was actually pretty decent for like going for a date. Oh, okay. At least that's like when I was in high school. That's when I was like in college. But now it's like, I don't know. You just kind of a bomb off the street and going to Olive Garden, okay? You know what's fancy? Whataburger. For the price you pay, god damn. How about some Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A is a good, wholesome Christian date right there. That's where you go. Jesus is going to be with you. Olive Garden. I like it though. But I do. If I go to Olive Garden, I get the steak Alfredo. I'm not even talking about gun stuff. The steak Alfredo. That's what I get. Medium rare. I want my steak to be a little bloody, okay? Take her to Whataburger. I will. You know what? For the price you pay at Whataburger, that should count as a great fucking date. That's the Lord's chicken, my friend. Yeah. Chick-fil-A, exactly. That should really count as like church service, though. Like if I go to Chick-fil-A, like I go inside Chick-fil-A and eat there, then the next coming Sunday I'll be like, I think I'm okay. I think I was actually at church. I think it counts. I don't know if it counts. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm gonna play here is a little bit of the Falco Punch stuff when Craig, who is Nora's friend. And keep track of this drama. So Nora is the ex-wife of Ethan Ralph, who Ethan Ralph is now saying all these crazy things about because he thinks that Nora's going after him. So, kind of bullshit. Kind of a soap opera about how to keep up with these names, but it is what it is. I'll play a part of this. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's just we're just gonna listen to what this Craig guy has to say.
Oh Jesus! Now you got me with a comic book question.
I'm gonna skip Matthews.
Castle Grayskull, or was that it?
No.
I know I'm just jumping right here. Let me go ahead and lower the volume here. One moment.
It's the League of Villains, the League of Doom.
I'm gonna skip ahead.
Fucking giving up.
Now, you see that a lot with people who have like octuplets and shit.
Right. If someone's massively overextended, sure, but basically it points to a ridiculous amount of weight gain in a ridiculously short amount of time.
Yeah, wasn't there that picture of Ralph where
Then he went to
actually
prison and lost a lot of it, and then he came back out of prison,
Man,
gained it all
the
back
volume's
under
all over
his
the place.
chin and his neck, and then filled out the rest of them below.
Let's get to the part where we start talking
I
about
need to
Nora.
pull up that
unhealthy to do
picture.
that.
Let me. How you met Ethan Ralph, and what he was like when you first met him.
Well, I met him. So I met him and Nora on the Twatters during the whole Gamergate thing. As there were streams going and people were...
Okay, now this segment might be a little long. One thing I want to ask you is Do you believe this guy? Do you think this guy is credible? You think this guy is making this stuff up? Because I don't know if this guy's been vetted or anything, so it's a good question to ask. Anyway, so let's explore this a little bit.
Bantering on Zatwaters and in hands, and I got talking with Nora. She's a good friend of mine at this point, and Ethan, he was her interest. It's like, that's fine. He wasn't quite this kind of. He was not quite this level of a cunt at that point. He was boisterous, sure.
I'm gonna pause it right here. See, that's something I've heard quite a bit. Is that Ethan Ralph wasn't always this level of a cunt. Well, I heard it in different ways. He wasn't always such a rage pig. But is that true? Is that even true? Ethan Ralph is a felon. Y'all remember that, right? You know why he's a felon, right? He fell asleep in the lobby of a hotel on a couch. And when the police officers came to wake him up, to probably escort him to the hotel room, because apparently he had a room there at the hotel, I suppose. What he decided to do, because he loves women so much and because he respects the badge, he decided to take a swing at a female officer. He missed. They restrained her. They restrained him. I wonder if that officer got a few stomps in when he was pinned to the floor. Like Ethan Ralph got a few stomps on that A-Log guy that almost punched him at the bowling alley when he's held down by his security, But yeah, even back in the day, Ethan Ralph was a little bit of a rage pig. It didn't take much. I mean, I've been woken up when I'm drunk. I don't just start swinging. I'm usually... Dude, those stories are for another time. What? But no swinging. I mean, no swinging fists anyway. Anyway, let's play this some more.
Clearly still, pandering a bit to the crowd that he was talking to try and drive engagement. Also fine. Perfectly reasonable. And he started getting really possessive of her later as time went on. And basically, so we had this Christmas caroling stream that we did with the group I was in, the Green Grapist podcast. And so each of us, would take turns singing something, hugely embarrassing for everyone.
Now, this is kind of a long story, kind of cringe. And I've listened to all this. I can kind of give you a summation. I just want you to hear it from his voice, from his mouth. It kind of talks about how Ralph is, he gets real jealous. And it kind of was getting to earlier that Ralph is very possessive with everything that's his.
Involved and hilarious. And so I decided to fuck with Nora because I thought it would be hilarious myself, and it turns out it really was, especially because my mic kept fucking up and I sounded like a robot. So I can't remember what the fuck the song was. I basically I said, Nora, this song is for you, and then I sang something in, broken robot-ese to her, and Ethan apparently took umbrage with that. And he demanded that she stopped being my friend. He told her, Craig can't be your friend anymore, and she said no.
He told Nora, Ethan Ralph told Nora that she can't have a certain friend because that friend sang her a song. Wow. I mean, the traits of a domestic abuser. You know those traits, right? One of those traits is to be that possessive, that level of controlling, being able to sever their ties, be able to control them to the point to where you can limit any sort of contacts they have over petty fucking shit. See, I mean, the way a domestic abuser operates, man, is they may not start hitting around, slapping around at first. No, you gotta make it to where you are the only one in her life. So what do? Well, everyone else that comes in as a creep, that's a potential threat. to your property, you got to think in that mindset. You cut ties with them. You control it. I mean, that's what it is. That's what Ethan Ralph was doing there. That's what Ethan Ralph was trying to dictate to Nora who she could be friends with over a fucking cringy, stupid, like, New Year's Eve song, Christmas Eve song? Well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, Ethan Ralph has always been a rage pig. He's always been this very controlling, manipulative rage pig. When Faith said Ethan Ralph tried to choke her, charged through, plowed through Pantsu May, who's Amanda, whatever, and then tried to choke her. Oh, I believe that 100%. I believe that 100%. I said that at the court. So there's that. Mr. Dead Guy, you're not allowed to be friends with Diaper Dancer. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We're not really friends anyway. I mean, some people, and this I'm going to say about, I guess, sometimes things in the chat gets banned and swept. I wonder, because I'm cool with a lot. I'm cool with a lot more than other streamers are. And that is true. And you know that to be true. But sometimes, some people who complain about, like, oh, this guy's banned or whatever, stuff, whatever. I mean, they're also the same that were banned in just about every other fucking chat room. And why is that? Why is that? So I let a lot of things go. I don't really care. You know? It's fun. I just want to have a fun show. Good vibes. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I really want. All right. Let's play this some more.
Which was, I think, is hilarious. I didn't find this out till a lot later, but apparently he was just like that insecure with himself. He easily could have been both. Suffice to say, he still partly blames me for the
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And then, of course, in the Green Game Fist podcast or Skype group, basically we had a few pretty simple rules. One of them was we're not gonna, you will leave on your own accord. We're not gonna kick you out.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there demanding. Who the fuck was he? He was yelling at like Sarge. He started shitting on someone, and then of course Nora was being a good girlfriend, and it was Sarge and JJ. Ralph said something off color about JJ and her degree, which I think was funny because frankly true. And then said something about Sarge.
that's another can of worms, the JJ thing. But
we'll just leave that one.
Yeah, we'll just leave that one closed for now. Yeah.
That jar got way deeper and worse.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, these names I don't really know, don't really recognize. Probably old lore. Some of you guys do.
Left it out in the middle of the fucking sunlight. Anyway, a little pissing match, and then he was upset because people wouldn't kick JJ out or whatever the hell it was. He ended up leaving, and then Nora left, and then Nora came back, apparently against his wishes too. But yeah, it was a clusterfuck. The funniest thing was he would block me on Twitter, and then I would say shit about him. He'd unblock me to say something back at me and try to get me to engage him, and I just wouldn't, because what do you do with a toddler that comes after you? You just put your hand on their head and you wait until they're done swinging.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good approach. Or you just ignore them, really.
And then he'd block me again. And then I guess the final straw for him when he decided to block.
And I'm playing all this too. Keep in mind, is the question I asked earlier is, do you think this guy's legit? I think the guy, the way he's explaining this, he's not spending time to like exaggerate on any sort of point. He's just telling it matter of factly. Yeah, I think he's legit. I really do.
Me from the Killstream account too, as I sent his wife a divorce card. Sorry, ex-wife. a divorce card and some back 50 so she could clean down the apartment because pandemic.
When exactly did they get divorced?
Well,
like what time period? Because I don't remember.
So beginning of 2020.
Okay.
The decision was made. Over winter of 2020.
Okay. And what
I
was
don't
the?
think it wasn't finalized.
And it was hard for her to get that divorce because she couldn't be the one to like file because she's not a citizen. Or some shit. I don't know. I mean, Craig explains a little bit.
Until after Faith came into the picture,
Oh, no.
he got it legally finalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she lives in the UK. Okay. But she got married in Virginia. All right. She goes back, lives in the UK. Doesn't want to become an American. But Ralph can't go live in the UK.
So what happened was, I think Nora finally got him to fill the paperwork because she wasn't allowed to do it since she wasn't a resident in the state.
Yeah.
It had to be done through the Virginia courthouse. I mean, there was the potential for a fault divorce if a no fault divorce was not agreed to, and certain people were being bitchy about that. But finally, it came to because she was going to pay for it. So and that more or less happened.
So they were legally married.
They were legally married, and
It was a real marriage. Look at that. I mean, I don't know if did a lot of people really speculate on that. I mean, it was real. It was real.
Virginia.
Okay.
They are legally divorced in Virginia.
Okay. Because there was questions about that in the past of if they were actually married or not. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the fact that they were married was a huge pain in the ass for her because didn't live here. Not a citizen, didn't live here. She couldn't have. I mean, she could have requested an attorney file on her behalf, but since she wasn't a resident of the state, not really. She didn't really have standing to do anything.
Yeah. So she couldn't file? That's fucked up. What? Oh shit. Well, she had to have been young. According to Craig, I believe she was 18 when they got married. Oh, from what I got from this, I don't think I played that part. I might have passed it. We'll see if he'll talk about it. I think she was 17 when they first met, but she had to have been really young and dumb to marry Ethan Ralph. Who does that? Who fucking marries that guy? All these women. There's actually a line of women. You understand that, right? For anyone who's an incel, for anyone who's still a virgin and crying about how no woman will touch them, you understand that Ethan fucking Ralph, who looks like the Michelin Man, a 4'11" Michelin Man, has had no difficulty getting laid, has had no difficulty in having a line of women he's been with. If he can do it, then so can you. Every day an incel says they can't do it, Ethan Ralph wins. I mean, one of those women, it might have been rape. It sounds like it was some Jägermeister involved, heavily pushed on her, and she was like, I blacked out. I remember saying no. Not good, okay? I do not recommend that. That would be illegal. Do not do that. Don't do that. That's fucked up. For real. I mean, come on, man. That's fucked up. However, I mean, some of the other women, the hookers, I mean, that doesn't really count. I mean, it can, sure. I mean, you're spending money for it. You're paying money for sex. It's kind of stupid, but, whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that's rough though, man.
Let's see if he talks about the hookers and the age. I think he does.
I mean, but I know you can't say anything about like the whole what happened with the actual particulars of what went on with the whole Nora and Ralph thing. But you
Not
know,
going to go into too many of the details there. Suffice to say, I will say this: she was mentally abused and manipulated into getting married,
yeah.
and there will
Manipulated, groomed, and manipulated into getting married. Let's play that again.
go into too many of the details there. Suffice to say, I will say this: she was mentally abused and manipulated into getting married.
Yeah.
Mentally abused and manipulated into getting married. Well, could be that she was young and dumb and easily manipulated. I mean, oh God, the way Ralph operates. The reason why Ralph doesn't go for women his age is because women his age have already been through guys like him and already know what's up. They already know what's going to happen. The question is, I have on my mind, is why is Pantsu still with him? But we answered that several times. You probably have that same question. But it's like Pantsu likes it. Pantsu, Amanda, has had many times to get out of this relationship if she wanted to. But she has not. She has not done that. She likes it. She likes it. Which is weird. But some women are like that. And I understand from Faith said something about how Pantsu May, Amanda, likes to peg. Apparently Faith heard from Pantsu that Pantsu had pegged with a strap on, wearing a strap on, had sodomized her ex-boyfriend or some shit. Which is not surprising. Not surprising at all. If you know anything about Amanda or Pantsu May, you know that she dated this guy named Digibro, who now identifies as a woman. So, of course, he likes to take it up the ass. I don't know. I'm just saying. Now identifies as a woman and takes it up the ass. And it was Pantsu May that was laying the pipe in that ass. Pretty gross, disgusting. I'm sorry. I should probably mark these streams as really explicit. That was bad. I'm sorry. So now the question is, maybe Pantsu stays because Ethan Ralph allows. Do you think Ethan Ralph likes? Do you think he likes getting pegged? This is a serious question. Serious question for the chat. Do you think Ethan Ralph likes getting pegged? Like flamenco. Dick Masters' whole thing with Jamie was the same. Yeah, Dick was taking advantage of a married woman. Was trying to reel her into his crack shack, his Barbie dream house mansion. Dick Masterson, man. Dick Masterson's in this long-term relationship with his girlfriend who's like 42, and he's like 42 or something, right? She's a school teacher. He's the guy he's the Dick Show. Which now, if you listen to the Dick Show and listen to how Dick talks about his material, he calls it like the Al Bundy of like the internet, in a way to where it sounds like he's trying to distance himself from it. I don't know. It's fucked up. But yeah, he's not a good guy either, as far as when it comes to like relationships and women and things like that. Yeah. His whole thing is he's a quagmire. He's very much like a quagmire from Family Guy. Giggity, you know, that shit, you know? Birds of a feather? That's right. Now, I wonder if Mersh, because Mersh of Nightwave likes to hang out with Dick and Ethan Ralph, I'm kind of wondering if Mersh is kind of like the same way. But I think Mersh wishes he could be like a player like Dick and Ethan. I think Mersh is jealous of how many ladies Ethan Ralph has had, and that maybe all the stuff that Dick does. I think he wants that for himself. But the problem is, he thought he can get that with a broken down BMW. He thought that because he had this expensive ass car, a car that does look expensive, he didn't know anything about it. Well, it is really expensive to maintain, so shit. He'll set his car keys, his BMW car keys, on the table and think that it'll just make her pussy wet. But no. But maybe it does. Maybe it did at first. But they take one look at Mersh's face. He struggles to make eye contact with his lazy eye. They see that he's retarded, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that. The problem is, even if they do try to have some sort of sympathy lay, because they want to ride in the Beamer, Mersh can't make eye contact with them, and they can't make eye contact with Mersh because they don't know where he's looking. He doesn't even know where he's looking. It's crazy. Anyway. We kind of covered all we need to cover as far as Nora goes. Let's talk about what else we got here. Oh, Ethan Ralph accused Mr. Medicare of rape. Okay, this is good. This is the plan here. This is the plan to get under a Medicare's skin and to, I guess, try to summon Jade, who's Medicare's wife. Okay, so let's listen to this, I guess.
Jim Augustine.
I like how he could actually say the name correctly. Augustine. Before he was pronouncing it, what was the pronunciation? It's so dumb. I don't even know if I could duplicate it. Augustus. Augustine. How did he pronounce it? It was so garbage. He was like, you don't have your name anymore. Who changes their name like it was some big own? But he couldn't even say the name right. It's Saint Augustine. You know, there's a month named after him. August. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the real record, Jim. Not the fake bullshit you've been peddling. That's the real record.
Well, either out before you go on and start, smearing the man. I don't know, man. Sounds like I could think of one lady that's come out and said that you had raped her. I can't think of any women that have come out to say that Medicare raped them. So, there's that.
I'm hearing some arrest him in chat. Well, he married the bitch now, so I doubt that'll happen. But, that doesn't change what you did. That doesn't change that you sexually assaulted her live on air. And here it is for everybody in the world to hear. I don't think they went back and listened to it. 2014 was a different era, Jimbo.
Okay, I've watched this before.
Other Jimbo.
Dude, right now, he sounds like a freak. He's going to sound very much like a freaking leftist Karen, hall monitor, SJW type, who's really trying to go in for some sort of, I'm going to take you down. Like, he's doing like PC principal, okay? I don't have my PC principal classes. Oh, they're over there. Too far for me to walk. What the? It's apparently I can't walk.
2014 was a different era, Jimbo. Other Jimbo. It's kind of a different time. Now that we're a bit more civilized,
now that we're a bit more civilized, we can't do that. Oh, okay. What? Whoa. We're getting morality here from Ethan Ralph. The way he's talking about it. It's like, bro, how many bottles of Jägermeister did he give Alice again, knowing that she was probably going to black out? and not object to when you put your dick in her mouth. Like, how many bottles of Jägermeister did he give her?
Examining this, and by the way, even listening to it then, it was uncomfortable. You want to throw around accusations? This ain't no accusation, motherfucker. This is you live on fucking tape with your woman screaming, stop. Stop it.
Okay, now what he plays is actually kind of, it can get kind of hot. When you're hearing an Asian chick kind of moan, okay? All right? So I'm going to warn you now. This is not a Men of Culture stream, okay? All right? Hands up here.
Jim, while you continue on. It goes on, by the way. We're not done. You want to put out these kind of accusations? Well, here it is right here. Why don't you answer to that one?
All right, let's hear it.
It ain't an accusation. It's a fact of life.
Fact of life, okay.
19 years old, older 30s-year-old man in front of his mega YouTube audience with Sargon of a...
But she was 19. Oh, that's bad. Whoa, she was 19? That's a... Queen of Death Metal, right? Is that the name of the band? No, Eagles of Death Metal. That's she was 19. Okay, she's 19. Well, that's better than Faye. That's better than your line of women, but I get all right. 19 guys. 19's bad, guys.
Akkad and other assorted E-celebs on the panel.
That's true, Zod. I will.
Rapes his woman against her will live on air.
Okay, let's hear
That's
it.
what we just saw.
Comments are fantastic. You want to know where? What is this?
Yo, he has a foot fetish.
Just read the comments. Seriously, the comments and just go.
Comments are fantastic.
It just caught up to the part where he said, "I don't believe in anti-Semitism. Nor do I believe in that."
Jim, go the fuck away!
Let's play that again. You hear laughter. You hear heavy breathing. You hear moaning. You do hear Jade say, "Jim, get the fuck away." But you combine that with the moan and the heavy breathing. She's not pushing his hand away. What that is, maybe she didn't want it right then and there, right in front of everybody. But she wasn't really resisting. She wasn't. This is like when you watch, I mean, you don't have to watch Japanese porn for this. You could just, there's those situations where it's a no is not really a no. A no can be a yes. It's my mind's saying no, but my body's saying yes sort of situation. You know what I'm talking about.
Yo, he has a foot fetish.
Just read the comments. Seriously, the comments and just go.
Comments are fantastic.
It just caught up to the part where he said, "I don't believe in anti-Semitism. Nor do I believe in that."
Heavy breathing. Oh, he's in deep. He's probably using two fingers. Okay.
Jim, go the fuck away!
It sounded almost like she was about to cry, didn't it?
That wasn't crying. That was moaning. Like, is Ethan Ralph this dumb? Is this because Ethan Ralph only knows how to rape women? Is that like all of his sexual encounters are that they were crying? I don't know. Has he never heard a woman moan before?
It literally sounded like she was about to cry. Jim, go the fuck away. Like tears. I mean, we can't see her.
Like tears. Probably. But you know what? There might be a tear of sexual pleasure.
There could actually be tears streaming down her face right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's be so caring about this.
Nor do I believe in that.
Jim, go the fuck away!
Oh my God. Is this? Are we like getting into semi-porn? Is this gonna be banned off of YouTube? I feel it's gonna be.
Guys, we should just go quiet for a minute and just listen to Jade and Jim.
What?
Red pill me on aliens. But listen, if aliens existed,
No, I think Jim is doing this because he's bored with this whole shitty fucking thing that we talked about before. I mean, you had a King of Pole, Sargon. Who talk about Gamergate shit? Okay, all right. How long can you do that before it's like, okay, let's do something else? Let's. I don't care if the stream's on. Let's do something else.
By the way,
Anonymous sent $3. Are you uncomfortable because you are not being fucked by Jim with them farmer muscles? Also Ponsu like Lolican and
That was a good donut for $3 right there. I mean, that's the thing here. Ethan Ralph loves Bedecker. At least he used to. Now he hates. But hate and love, man, they're just two sides of the same coin. Okay? The emotions, man. The emotions are hot. You really hate somebody? Like my burning hatred for the Daimo. Secretly, inside, there's part of me that kind of cares for him. That wants to care for him. But then I'm reminded that I'm supposed to hate him too. It's rough.
pegging.
no, I'm not uncomfortable for either of those reasons. I'm uncomfortable because of the
No, I don't think he addresses Pantsu being into pegging and lolly stuff, though.
sheer terror in Jade's voice as she's being raped by Jim live on air. So that's the part that makes me uncomfortable.
I think Ethan Ralph is describing his own sexual encounters.
And people can say, oh, she's moaning or giggling. Well, yeah, I mean, that too, but you clearly heard her say, stop, no, Jim, stop.
All right, well then let's do the police report. And, except you know what Jim didn't have to do. Jim didn't have to get her an extra bottle of Jägermeister and force her to take another drink.
Moaning or giggling, that doesn't mean anything at all, actually. That's just a natural reaction, and you could be doing that to get out of the situation. She's still being put on display in front of his audience, being fingered against her will.
Fingered against her will. He's really gonna ride home with that. All right.
Like, you can't say, oh, she's laughing. Okay, yeah, but she clearly said stop.
She could slap him. She could forcefully try to push him away. All that stuff. This is like when your chick's driving. Okay, tell me if you relate to this. Whether she's driving, you're driving, whatever. Okay, and I don't know. You're fingering her. It's one of those days, man. It's just one of those days. Things are hot. You probably did this like earlier on in the relationship, whatever. She doesn't really. She wants it. She's enjoying it, but at the same time, it's like you gotta watch the traffic right now. God damn, it's frustrating. It's trying to change the lanes, emerge and shit. It's like nope. Gonna ride this out. Can you take? It's one of those moments, those situations, that is completely different than rape.
Live on air, she said stop.
It's more like a anxiety, or I don't know how to really say it. It's because of a social situation or a circumstance that could make it dangerous, or could make it easy to get caught, or kind of be more public than public at all. And some people don't want that, right? That's all it was.
I mean, look, just any neutral observer will say the same thing. Go play this on Twitter. Of course, Jim fanboys, obviously, they ain't going to say shit. But just some.
That's funny. Jim fanboys aren't going to say anything. What I find interesting about this is that he won't play the Alice stuff. He won't play and read her stuff to answer that. He's not. Ethan Ralph is now going to talk about his current allegations. His allegations at all. He won't talk about that. But he'll talk about this. That wasn't even an allegation. Something that happened a long time ago. That she was cool with. He was cool with. Hell, they're married now. They're married now. She has a nice career. I don't know what Medicare's doing. Apparently he has cancer and things are not good for him, but he's still streaming. Probably has a nest egg of some sort. I'm sure. He sounds like he's kind of smart with money. I mean, they're doing fine. Ethan Ralph is really trying to get their attention. But it's coming from him. It's coming from Ethan Ralph.
Somebody who knew nothing about the situation, and you played it and be like, what do you think about this? You think this is cool? You think this is cool to do to women? She said stop.
She said, don't stop. Oh, Jim, don't. That's like every porn, dude. That's like every Japanese porn. Do you know how Japanese women, like, that's kind of their thing. They'll say stop. They don't even really mean stop. That's just them being, I don't know, bashful or whatever. Okay? All right? There's actually a real thing about that. We could watch that on a future Men of Culture stream. We could learn why Japanese women do that. But that's a whole other thing.
I'm just saying. Play it again. Okay.
I'm sorry. All I heard was I'm getting awkward real fast.
Now she's laughing. Sounds like she's having a good time. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying what's happening. It's just, right then and there on Google Hangouts, probably not the best place. But it's kind of like, dude, man. When you're young and you're in a, God damn it, when you're much younger and you're in a new relationship or whatever, you might do some spicy things in public or around people that if they did know better would probably object or whatever. But you kind of, do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Dude. All right, one time, this chick I dated in college. Pretty much right there in class. I finger banged. Good stuff. There was a little bit of that, no, but she was giggling. It's like giggling. Can you answer the question? It's like, yeah, answer the question. Can you talk right now? It was cool. Anyway.
What are you doing next? I'm sorry. All I heard was Jim was fucking me.
Where specifically?
See, she's having a good time. She's laughing. She's enjoying it. Ethan, these are normal sounds. These are sounds women make when they're enjoying the experience. I don't think Ethan Ralph understands.
Putting her on display in front of all of his internet friends there. This is a really sick thing that he did, if you want to know the truth about it. Like, this is a sick and demented thing that he did to his own woman. Put her...
Is that true? The Dynamo going on the kill stream tomorrow? Well, that's cool. Maybe he could get Gator's old job. That'd be great. Around that time, let's see, that'll be 6 o'clock my time. I will not be watching. I will catch it probably Saturday morning when I'm mowing the yard.
They're on display in front of the whole, not just his internet friends, but the whole world.
You want to know what?
But no one's disgusted or outraged by it because it's normal, man. Like, dude, he doesn't understand. Like, all his chicks from Faith, dude, even Nora. I wouldn't be surprised if he forced liquor on Nora. Okay, I don't know that for sure. The pattern behavior of Faith, and Alice, and get it with hookers. I mean, we know 80 is she drinks. She's probably on pills too. Who knows? Like, he gets with these women. And it's like forces liquor on them. Gets them inebriated, where they can't really say no, so they don't really know what's going on.
Where? What is this?
He has a foot fetish.
Just read the comments. Seriously, the comments are just gold.
Oh, the comments are fantastic.
It just caught up to the part where he said, "I don't believe in anti-Semitism. Nor do I believe in that."
Moaning, more moaning. That's some pretty good moaning right there. How drunk am I? You won't believe this, but this is actually just water. It's just water. I don't really have anything to drink. I have beer, but no beer today.
Jim, go the fuck away!
Oh, that's the drop right there.
That's not even. Rumor has it Ethan paid $50K to book the Dymo. Well, there's no way that he would take that. He would take that, right? I mean, the Dymo is above taking money like that.
That doesn't sound like enjoyment. That sounds like the real truth of the matter coming out. And she had already said,
man, he's really trying really hard to make this work.
Stop before, by the way, which we skipped. Maybe we should go back a little bit more. We'll play that again.
I don't believe in anti-Semitism. Nor do I believe in that.
Jim, go the fuck away!
Jim, go the fuck away.
True. Look, like the Victor writes this for another is it's wrong.
Let me see what the timestamp was. 127. Okay, let's start again. She says no even before that.
Really focused on the no.
Not about whether it's right or wrong.
Hi, Sargon.
Hi, guys.
What is it then, Sargon?
Hi.
I mean, this is what the kill stream is now. If it's not Tucker Carlson clips, it's Ethan Ralph seething and raging at former co-hosts. Like the other day when it's raging, it's Rambot R trying to go, try to go after his A-logs here, Medicare. And then follow up, he's probably going to say something like, oh, I didn't want to even talk about Medicare. I didn't want to bring it up, but they try to ruin my life. They try to talk about me and stuff like that when all they did was do a fucking joke. Okay, this isn't even a pill bottle. It makes the same sound, you know? That's all it is. All it fucking is.
What is it?
Nobody's gonna listen to you.
I don't care about the listening to me. We're bullshitting.
She didn't consent, Woozy. You're right.
Can you guys hear me? Hey, chat, stop using.
Actually, I have it on record that before all this happened, there was a consent form that was signed and notarized. Okay.
By the way, I went back again because I wanted to hear the first no. Even before that uncomfortable audio.
It's not that right. Can you guys hear me?
I heard you moan, so I want to know what you're doing, but
Jim is fucking.
Whoa! Getting over from real fast.
She said Jim is fucking me, and she's laughing while doing it. I mean, she's having a good time. What? And Jim's real quiet right now. Jim probably doesn't even have the headset on, honestly. I'm like, this is good stuff. This is good. This is not even uncomfortable. This is like, I'm cool with this stuff. Like, what's uncomfortable was that clip of Ethan Ralph looking at a picture of Soph, who's a 14-year-old girl, and making these weird sounds. The clip, if I were to find it, I should play it. It sounds like the remake of Psycho. If you ever seen the Psycho, the remake, which you don't need to remake classics. Like Psycho, the original works. You don't have to remake it. You don't need to remake it. Remaking it's stupid. Yeah. Anyway.
Stop, she said.
What are you doing next? I'm sorry. All I heard was Jim was fucking.
Stop. And she tried to, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, she says, hey, Sargon. She's trying to get Sargon's attention and trying to divert him away from what, Jim away from what he's doing.
Where specifically?
Sargon's a little busy.
I want to know where. What is
Jim's
this?
a little busy right now, a little distracted.
Yo, he has a foot fetish.
Just read the comments. Seriously, the
There's a foot
comments
fetish.
are just gold.
Comments are fantastic.
It just caught up to the part where he said, I don't believe in anti-Semitism. Nor do I believe in that.
Jim, go the fuck away.
That was moan. Jim, get the fuck away. Why there's those moans? It's just an uncomfortable moment at that moment. It's just there's some friends there. But she's liking it. My mind's telling me no. But my body. You know how that goes. You don't need me to sing.
He's humiliating her. Yeah, that's right, Wooza. In front of the whole world. All of Gamergate was watching this, by the way.
So I wonder if Ethan Ralph thinks that this is his way to get Jade out and to have like a one-on-one conversation to free her from Medicare.
Degenerate cancer, man. I think that says it best itself. I mean, you can't fake that. Listen to her voice. Jim, go the fuck away. She'd already said stop. She'd already said no. Jim, go the fuck away. Sheer terror in her voice. Does he stop? No, he doesn't stop.
That's not terror, dude. That's her conflicted. That's her trying to say no.
He continues till he gets his fucking sick jollies off. Because he doesn't give a fuck.
I swear.
Then he wants to throw around fake rape allegations about other people when he raped a bitch live on air.
Can we see your ugly wife, Deadman? That's mean. That's mean, Bronx Beats. But you could stay in the chat. That's fine. For now.
I mean, it would be. I mean, I guess it does make sense for the king of Gamergate to rape a bitch live on air now that I think about it, but, So he's got a lot of nerve. Let's just put it that way.
This kind of reminds me of something we watched the other day that we're just going to have to put on the screen again. What is it called? The Rape Retort? Is that still just an exclusive for the... Oh, that's right. They clipped it out here. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up. Well, yeah, here, they clipped it out. Kind of reminds me of this. Kind of reminds me a little bit of this.
Oh, how does this trash fire continue? How does Ralph continually walk into one disaster after another? Like, this dude has destroyed himself. Ralph can't get any lower than this, right?
I rape my wife every day. Let's play this part right here. Which is the best part.
Alright, let's have a drink.
Ralph.
Oh no, this is
I still love this part. PvP is like, I don't know if I should play this.
I don't know. Pedos, what are you setting us up with here, buddy? Can we show this?
Legal on this show? Holy shit.
You have
If
to
I
play
drink
this.
this,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna black out.
Who cares?
It's past your bedtime or what?
I don't think that's a good idea. Like,
It's your bedtime? Or what?
I can't do this.
I don't give a shit.
I don't want to do this. Like, it's not a good idea. I don't want to go this far with you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
No. I want you to suck my dick, you dirty slut, because that's the type of shit you like.
I
don't give a shit. I'm the Ralph the male, bitch. I do what I want. I have $1,000 in the bank, so yeah, I'm gonna get my dick sucked. Do you understand? Bitch, drink! Drink right now!
Ralph, she said no. Just leave her alone.
Save her, Jim.
I was laughing too much.
Holy
She's
shit, that's
crying.
awesome. That's so good.
That was so good, man.
There's
It
more.
goes on.
Now, wait a minute, Ralph.
Bitch,
Ralph, no.
Oh, no.
get ready to fucking shut this down, whore.
No, don't do it.
Oh my god.
Like Nosferatu, man, dude. This is good stuff.
Hey, Ghost, you see the enemy?
Ralph, no, what are you doing? Oh my fucking god. Oh, Ralph.
Oh shit, I'm coming.
I think I put on the header. I was gonna play Gun 64. That shit ain't fucking happening today. Oh fucking A.
Holy shit. What have you done? What have you done?
We're gonna play the rest of this. This part's even better. Rape. Dude. Dude, it's horrifying. It's horrifying that we're even laughing to this. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. That sucks to be Alice. I mean, that's not actually what it went down. I mean, I don't know. According to Alice, it was just a blowjob. Probably. According to Alice, it was, did I suck your dick? Yeah, you did, you dirty whore. But I said no. Well, Jaeger said yes. Oh, goddamn, that's fucked up. Okay. All right. We got some more of Medicare being accused of raping his wife.
Tenrio's right. What makes all this even worse is all the fake laughs. Everyone wants to get along with everyone for that. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's uncomfortable as fuck, dude. But it's Jim. He's like, raping his woman. That is the sickest part. One of the sickest parts, really. You are correct. Everybody's just like, this is weird.
I mean, maybe if Ethan Ralph can get on the kill all pedos like level of level of quality. Maybe. You know what? I would believe Ethan Ralph on this if he could just do like even a fraction of what Kill All Pedos did. Oh god. Because right now it's just like hearing this guy being a freaking SJW Karen about Some dude finger banging his girlfriend while she's on a Google Hangouts. Does she want to get finger banged? Yes, but does she want to be finger banged right there in the Google Hangouts? There's another time and place for that. How about we shut down the stream? But, you know, is what it is. All right. That is exactly how it went down. Wife rape is an issue these days. Someone needs to speak out about it, like Ralph. That's right. That's right. Ralph calls Jade every racist insult in the book, and now has a fedora tipping white knight. Exactly. It's so crazy, right? And Bronx trying to divide. Tell Deadman what you think of him, Grim. Grim's free to say what he wants, Bronx. He doesn't need you to like cheerlead on that stuff. Grim knows that he's allowed to say whatever he wants. That's fine. He probably didn't like me during my heavy grifting period when I was jobless. Not jobless anymore, but of course, you know, donos are appreciated, but don't depend on them anymore. So that's good. All right. Next we have, next actually it's like 10:40. So really, gonna be wrapping up, honestly. I had some stuff about Lauren Southern, but you know, he's just going out. He's just attacking everybody. Ethan Ralph is attacking everybody he can. He's the cozy hitman. He's the cozy TV hitman for Nick Fuentes. Oh, this was good. This is good, man. That laughter, man. Man, legit. I laughed to the point where I was crying. Shout out to everybody watching right now. Ben, Knock, Bronx Beats, Dr. Mr. Black, Grim Cheers 2, Internet Person, Jake, Johnny Arcade, Cal Farad, Kitten Commissar, Megin, Mind Scepter, Mr. Man, Shucky Ducky, Stephen Hawking, War Eagle, William Metz, Zod 19. How y'all doing? If I didn't say your name, maybe you popped in now. I think it was Jake I didn't say. How are y'all doing? Jake asked, why is the gun going after Lauren Southern now? That clip is only a minute long. I think I could play that clip. Let's play that.
Southern, I believe, runs the Odyssey account when Julian himself doesn't run it. Bitch, I got something for you, too.
Okay. The context of this, I believe this is when he was going after Odyssey. Ethan Ralph is even going after Odyssey. That $30K deal was bullshit. Anyway, so he has some stuff to say. Now he has some stuff to say about Lauren Southern because she's part of it.
Southern, I believe, runs the Odyssey account when Julian himself doesn't run it. Bitch, I got something for you, too. Bitch, I got a lot for you, whore. You know, they're fans. Thinking I'm going to eat bugs on Odyssey? You stupid fags. Did you really think I was going to fucking debase myself? Bitch.
Oh, that's debasing yourself. Eating bugs on a live stream. That's debasing. But not the trash burger. Not the eating shit out of Faith's asshole. Not going to Vegas to just, I don't know, fuck, just random hookers you find. That's kind of debasing. A lot of people probably think that's debasing. Paying for sex like that is probably a little debasing. I mean, chat. Is it debasing to pay for sex? Like, you know, with a hooker? Press 1. If you think it's not debasing, press 2. Curious, what do you have to say?
Bitch, you fucking skank. You think I'm gonna fucking eat bugs? Who the fuck are you talking to? Did you really think I was gonna eat the bugs?
Yeah, eat the bugs. Why not? Why not? It's not like you have quality there.
Oh, fake face ass bitch. So much plastic surgery, you can't even hardly make a fucking goddamn fucking a grimace on your face.
A fucking grimace on her face. Okay.
Eternally butthurt because your sister's so much hotter than you. I'd probably try to get some surgery too.
You could probably use it.
Fucking bitch.
But, you know.
Try to get me to eat bugs on air and then act all offended when I didn't eat the bugs.
Everyone was eating the bugs. That's the Odyssey game. Your fan, your hero, Dick Masterson, didn't have a problem doing it.
Bitch, you can eat this dick. Is what you can fucking eat.
Well, she has to go to the Gunt to get it. And you know what? She's not interested. And neither is her sister. So, good luck on that one.
E-whore, airheaded bitch. Shut the fuck up. I know that was your nasty ass who even came up with that idea. Because you ain't had an original fucking thought in your goddamn brain. Fucking nasty bitch. Yeah, Lauren.
You guys mentioned something good there, Zod. There's nothing more debasing than dishonoring your ex-wife 3 years after a divorce with high school level gossip. Yeah. How about trying to go after a guy you used to like a lot? You used to saw him as your E-daddy. Trying to say that he raped this woman who would become his wife because I don't know. You're trying desperately to web some lies together. Okay. All right. He has nothing. And people are calling his bluff. Not even a bluff. Anyway. All right, guys. With that said, y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for the support. Press the like button, share, subscribe. If you want to have support, that's cool too. I think there's a Patreon link down below if you want to do that. Oh, it's all up to you. Anyway, I don't put stuff behind a paywall. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, there's that. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.